Biafra, superstars, media.
To have their presence in Biafra land, they will continue to die. Because if they don't die, we die. And this has become a reality. If we don't kill them, they kill us. And so they have been killing us for years. And now it is their turn to die. We will not die again. Our people will not die again. We have complained for a very long time. We've cried. We've seen many images on social media where our children is being butchered, where bullet pierce their stomach, where their intestines are coming out as a result of military bullet. Today, if any Biafra is killed, we will revenge, not just revenge, but we will defend and at the same time make sure that those who perpetrate that particular action and act and crime will pay with their life as well. I want everybody to understand that this is a very difficult decision, but we must take this decision and we've taken it. It is also a very, very hard step, a very tough one. But we've taken this tough step and it is the only way to protect and preserve our future. I want you in the United States to understand that our freedom is here. And this freedom will be fought, protected, defended. And for us to succeed, every hand must be on deck. No matter who you are in the United States, it is now that the Biafra need you. Some of you who may have cajoled what we were doing in the past, maybe you did not see the vision or that is what is happening today, and now you've realized that indeed we did see this vision. The door is still open. I want everybody to remember that this freedom fighting is something that we must finish. And those who refuse to participate in liberating Biafra people will always regret it. We have been warning and shouting this. It is not that everybody must be part of it. For some of you in the United States that are well-to-do, that have what it takes to make this a reality. And because you are being so careful, you are being so skeptical, you are being so smart, you are being so, as Igbo people say it, thinking that you are the most smartest person in the world. So you wait until when it is the last minute, you will come and give us your money to fight for Biafra. We will not collect it. It's now that we need that money. And if you not bring it now, we will never take it. And we are going to wait for you after Biafra has been restored and defended. I want to also make everybody understand that the issue of hatred, like every other freedom fighters have done in the past, our own case is very peculiar. It's very, very complex. And therefore, those who think that we must preach love, we must not preach hate, nobody is hating on anybody. But we are telling you the fact that if you make this freedom difficult, we will make your life very difficult after the freedom has been achieved. I welcome every one of you this evening. Thank you. Yeah, Minister of Finance, and please, you know, one of the essence of this meeting is so that those who have so many things unclear, who have so many clarification requests, you know, especially in the United States, they have the opportunity to ask me question now. And whatever question that bothers you, that was maybe is the reason why you have not, you know, come fully to support this liberation. Please, this is the opportunity. Don't be shy to ask any question. Ask me any question at all. I am here to respond to you and address whatever concern you have. Secondly, as this town hall meeting is going on, I am expecting that if you are very happy with what is happening now, you have to go straight away to the website and start supporting what we are doing. Every bullet is money. Today, we have given the zoo the highest woto. And believe me, the military are crying, and they have not started crying. I told you people that as this election, the self-referendum start, immediately this self-referendum start, we will not give them British space. We will give them iron, until there are no more in Biafra land. The declaration of Biafra is happening in Finland. So we must defend our land as this is happening. So remember, every single bullet costs money. And we need more and more, not just the bullet, but also more weapons to make sure that our land is protected as it is protected today and solidify our borders. Thank you.
My people, my Biafran people, now how on a day, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending from where you're listening to the sound of my voice. This one, now Biafra Superstars Media, and I'm holding it down. I say, may God bless Biafra, and may God bless His Excellency, Oyendo Mazenam the Kano. May God bless the Prime Minister, His Excellency, ESN, Ekpa, Simon and Joko, for the great job Simon is doing. Simon, we want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra is coming, in your hands Biafra is safe, and in your hands when Biafra comes, the people of Biafra will rejoice. My fellow Biafrans, today is a good one. We have heard from the dragon where he said, Biafrans will not die again. Go and vote. Our freedom is here. The days they used to kill us, the days the zoo government, their zoo Fulani military and the rest of them, they shoot us, they maim us, they burn our houses, our buildings, they shoot our children with their intestine coming out for the whole world to see in order to put a fear in the mother, in the family, in the community. Those days are gone, my people. The only way we can stop those days is for us to vote. Go and vote for your liberation, I beg. Adebeguna. When you vote for your liberation, it means you now have your destiny in your hands. In the self-referendum, once we vote, say, okay, enough is enough. We are saying we are tired of dying. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired of that zoo called Nigeria. When we say we are tired, we are tired, it means the world will listen to us. And the zoo government, they will know the game has changed. The game don't change, the music don't change, my Prime Minister. I want you all to listen, because you see, when we say these things, sometimes you guys don't get it. I want us to go and vote, because now you will hear what is happening in Plateau State. Very, very sad. You will hear what is still happening in Magu, Plateau State, as we speak, because they still believe in Nigeria. They still call on the Nigerian government. They call on the Nigerian, governors. They call on the senators. They call on the Nigerian military to come and save them. That's the biggest mistake they are making. Today, una go hear from Magu, Plateau State, what is still happening. Very, very, very sad, my people. We must wake up from our slumber. The days of behaving like children, those days are gone. The days of crying to those who are your oppressors, those days are gone, my people. This voting will help us. But now, make we listen to an eyewitness account. Message straight from the zoo. Hear the way people of Plateau, they are crying. Hear the way that they cry. If we keep on keeping quiet, it will turn to us in the land of Biafra. And when it comes to us, there will be no mercy. I keep saying it. The zoo, they hate us with a passion. And when the cabal and their headsmen take over the land of Biafra, there will be no mercy. No, oh my God, there will be no sympathy from the media. They will not show it. Obigbo was massacred, just like what happened in Plateau, in Magu. Obigbo, oh my God, the heart of the Igbos in the so-called Port Harcourt, River State, it was massacred. They did not show it in that zoo media. People were being killed. People were being burnt alive. Heads were chopped off in the name of Wike. Wike did what he did, and the zoo media did not show it. When it comes to the Biafrans, they don't show it. Very, very sad. But right now, make we watch what is happening in Plateau State. Because you zoo people, you know, the zoo, they are only reactionary. When they see something on TV, hey, it's bad though, hey, God oh, they call on God. And the next few days, they stop thinking about it again. Now they are watching football, Super Eagles. The zoo, now they are watching Super Eagles. They have forgotten about the killing, the pillaging of the land, the headsmen going into your town. They have forgotten about it. They are saying, up Super Eagles. But for you who are saying, up Super Eagles, there is fire on the mountain. I keep crying. I keep shouting from the mountain top. There is fire on the mountain. Make una hear Plateau State. What is still happening in Magu? You are enjoying your football. You are enjoying your soccer. But guess what? People in Magu, they are still crying. They are still in tears. Make una hear when they come. Listen. Watch what is happening in Magu, and this will blow your mind. Listen.
For Laura Johanna, life has become very hard since they renewed the tax on her community in Mangu local government. For a family whose major occupation is agriculture, they are now unable to feed themselves.
We don't have any place to go and farm again. We cannot go to our farms. If we go to our farms, they will start chasing us with matches, with guns. We cannot do anything.
For other members,
listen, this happened just yesterday. This woman, she is crying, a resident from Magu, she is crying here. Say, we cannot go back to our farms. We cannot go back to our place. Whenever we go to the farms, they come with machetes. Oh my God, have mercy. They machete them. They chase them. Hear the voice from this our sister here. Plateau State. You all saw what happened in Christmas, and now you are watching Super Eagles. You are pretending as if the problem has solved. But what they did was the first phase. They come with their headsmen, their Boko Haram, their ISWAP. They come with the first phase to kill, pillage, and put fear in your body. Now, the moment you run, they will then send their headsmen into your communities to take over your land and rename your land. Hey! What a sacrilege. And as you all know, when you are into business, if you are into farming, you must go to your farm to till the soil, to weed out the soil, and to get your harvest from the farm. For you to go to your farm to even get some few crops, when you go chop as breakfast, as lunch, or dinner, they will chase you with their machete, they will chase you with their guns, and you will run away. Before you know it, your farm is gone. This is what this girl, she's crying now. Because in Plateau, they don't have what you call a supermarket. They don't have what you call a grocery store where you go and do your shopping every day. Under America, those in America and Europe, every weekend you go do your shopping. In Plateau, in some communities, they don't have shopping. Your farm is your shopping. Your farm is your KFC. Yours, oh my God, you guys don't listen. Hi, my Lord and my God, have mercy, have mercy. Make una hear this woman, the pain person well, because in those communities, they don't have takeaway, they don't have fast food, they don't have McDonald's, KFC, they don't have a grocery store where you go and buy your fresh vegetables, your rice, your beans. They don't have that. What they have is their farm. Every day they go to their farm to cut some crops where they will eat for breakfast, to cut some crops that they will eat for lunch, to cut some farm produce, some yam, some plantain from the farm that they will eat for dinner. That is the way they survive in those rural areas, because they are the food basket of that zoo called Nigeria. And now the cabal, their headsmen, they are now in their land. They have taken over the land. They cannot go back to buy food or to cultivate their farm to feed themselves. Do you now get it? This is what they want to do in the land of Biafra. And this is what Simon Ekpa is stopping. Make we hear this girl again. I go allow the video play this time. Make we hear this girl. Listen to her. See the passion from her voice. Very, very sad. This is very, very sad. Make una listen. Very, very. It pay me too much. Listen.
For Laura Johanna, life has become very hard since they renewed the tax on her community in Mangu local government. For a family whose major occupation is agriculture, they are now unable to feed themselves.
We don't have any place to go and farm again. We cannot go to our farms. If you go to our farms, they will start chasing us with matches, with guns. We cannot do anything.
For other members of similar communities, it is a tale of horror about how they lost loved ones and their livelihood.
Boom! For other members of similar communities, it is a tale of similar horror of how they lost their loved ones and livelihood. For others from similar communities, oh my God, have mercy. For others from similar communities like Mago, it is the same situation they face. They tell a tale. Tale means story. Tales by moonlight, story by moonlight. But this one a real story. They are telling a tale of how they have lost their loved ones. Hey! Iyeme o, oh iyeme. Iyeme o, iyeme. In this life, you must reap what you sow. Iyeme o, iyeme. Iyeme o, iyeme o. Iyeme o, iyeme. In this life, you must reap what you sow. Iyeme o, iyeme. That's a song of lamentation. A solemn song. A very sad song. All this while, you've been hearing me singing that song and you don't understand what I was saying in the spirit. I feel like lamenting right now, but I would beg the gods of Biafra to please allow me to remain calm. My body is shaking, my heart is pumping to lament in the public, but I am trying to hold it this time. I go try to hold it. It's just to let you all know what Simon Ekpa has been saving us from. The havoc, the carnage, the pillage that should be happening in the land of Biafra as we speak. But Simon Ekpa has been saving us. The Biafra Republic government in exile, they have been saving us. Right now, Simon has done his own part. He has assembled his government and cabinet. We made him our prime minister. He went ahead to assemble his cabinet. He has assembled his government. And together, they have come with the yearnings of the people. They came with a policy. Oh my God, have mercy. They came with this new policy for us to go out to vote for a Biafra self-referendum. My people, Simon Ekpa has done his part. We were all asking, we were yearning for Biafra because of the killing, the pillaging, the savagery happening in the land of Biafra. We were all crying, begging God for Biafra. Even though your pastors, your so-called 419 pastors, they keep telling you to pray, but your pastors, they did nothing other than to support the politicians. All they did was praise the politicians for building them a road, for attempting to build them a road. You all know who I'm talking about. Those you call your men of God, all they did was pray. They were begging God for freedom, but at the end, they went to your politicians, praising the people that put you in this trouble. They were seeing visions. Your so-called people you call your daddy GOs, they were seeing visions about Nigeria getting better, but at the end they turned around and told you to vote for those politicians that have been killing you, that have been stealing from you since 1960. You believed your so-called pastors. You believe your men of God. Criminals and 419ers, you call them men of God. Oh my God. Have mercy, Lord, have mercy. I'm holding it down. I don't want to lament today. Lord, please Give me just today. Let me calm down and talk. Allow me to calm down and talk. You believed on your men of God since 1960 and they gave you nothing. Until our leader came, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he told you from the mountaintop, they were coming, they were coming. He gave you a prophecy that this thing that is happening in Plateau. He told you beforehand, they were coming, they were coming. Cabal, they are coming. Fulani headsmen, they are coming. Boko Haram, they are coming. ISWAP, they are coming, they are coming, they are coming. And you idiots, you ingrates, the deaf, the dumb, and the blind, they called him a 419er, they called him a small boy, they called him a fraudster, they said he was after money. Very, very sad. Even those you claim they are part of you in that zoo called Nigeria, the other tribes, they were pop-nosing into our affairs, they were insulting our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And when Buhari, that stinking dirty idiot, that old fool, that in fact, if I can lay my hands on that man, if I can lay my hands on that man 1-to-1, anywhere I see him, he's going down. If I can lay my hands on that man, be it the mannequin or the one when they wear mask or anybody with that face, if I can lay my hands on that man, I swear to God, the whole world will watch the movie live on air. You will watch that movie live on air. Anywhere I catch that man, make him wear masks or not, it will be movie live on air. As I'm doing the movie, I go to shout, Biafra Superstars Media, Biafra Superstars Media. Let the whole world know, Biafra Superstars Media. I did it. Biafra, you will hear that voice. In fact, let me not go there. Calm down. That idiot went to the home of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to kill him. A prophet who told us they were coming in order to silence him, despite he had bail, despite he was on bail, despite he was in his house on bail. Buhari, that fool, that criminal, he sent the zoo military, the Fulani headsmen. Now you know they are Fulani headsmen. Now you know that the men who went to kill our leader in 2017, they were Fulani men dressed in military uniform. Now you know. But back then you said, oh, Nigeria military, they did very well. And the Yoruba, they were shouting, kill him. He's a stupid boy. He's a criminal. Kill him. Omoyibo, kill him and, put his body. In fact, we want to see his lifeless body. Put it on TV. Put it on NTA News. They were begging the zoo government. They were begging the military to display the lifeless body of our eternal leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yoruba, if not for Koiki Media and Chief Sunday Igboho, my language would have been different to you guys. If not for Koiki Media and Chief Sunday Igboho, my language would have been different for you guys. Because I have first-hand information. I lived in the Yoruba land. I grew up in the Yoruba land. Where 4 people day. 4 people. 3 were Yoruba. 1 was me. The elders told one of the Yoruba boy to climb coconut, go pluck coconuts. I was just watching them. He told a Yoruba boy told another small Yoruba boy to climb coconut tree, go pluck them. To show you how petty they are. Not all. And the owner of the coconut was the chairman of that neighborhood. This small boy can't climb coconuts. As he climbed, he began pluck, but by mistake, he did pluck the ones we no ripe as well. You see him? Not knowing, say, this chairman, and this chairman, you know, na very wicked man. In Koboko self, no be smart, you know. This story no be smart. It happened to me as a young boy, and I still have that scar till now. That pain, that betrayal, I still feel it till this day. Since then, I chose not to trust anybody from the Yoruba side until I met Chief Sunday Igboho and Koiki Media. So this boy told this small boy to climb coconut tree. This boy can't climb them, can't they pluck coconuts? The ones when no ripe, they also fall down. From nowhere, the chairman and his sons, baby boys, they now came down and blocked us. Nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Hey, God have mercy. Even as I'm saying this story, I feel bad. Next thing, the man can say, now who climbed this coconut? God have mercy. Very, very sad. I feel like crying now. This happened when I was a young boy. I was a baby. A young boy. He now shouted. Now who, you know, they koboko they in hand. They know those things. Those koboko when they na cow tail when they don't rap. Now who climbing coconuts for Yoruba? Talo climb, you know, a boy. Guess what happened? All the 4 people point me. Superstars ni. Oun loka. Hey, Ouni. And I said, no, it's not me. It was him that climbed. It's not me. I was pointing the person that climbed. All the 4 boys there, they pointed at me, saying that me climber. All 4, they are Yorubas. So from childhood, they know the assignment to hit on us. Superstars ne. I said, it's not me. It was him that climbed. I was just playing football. It's not me. I was in tears shouting. This man can't bring in Koboko. His sons can't hold me. Hey, God have me. My parents, they were not around. First time in my life, somebody go flog me Koboko. My parents don't beat me. But suddenly, in the face of horror, I am seeing this man with him beer when reach grand with Koboko. In children when grow, then that's what then hold me like a slave. I was being beaten like a slave. But like I said, not all Yoruba they are like that, because there was an Alaja. We call her Alaja. This woman, she had a husband married 2 wives. And every night they fight. The 2 women go they fight themselves, you know, for the man. The man are Alhaji. The woman are Alhaja. Luckily, she was washing clothes from a very far distance. But she saw what was happening. She saw what was happening. She did wash clothes from a far distance. And she saw how she knew who climbed. I mean, with her IQ, she would know. She knew who climbed the coconut now. Not me climbing. That I mean, I was a soft guy, butter. She knows no me climber. So she was watching. She saw how the other guys, they pointed at me. Ouni, look climbing, you know. When this man can't flog me, she can't shout. Oh my God, have mercy. With anger. She was washing, during those days with Omo, with a basin, she was washing clothes outside from a far distance. When she saw what they did to me, when they pointed at me, that I'm the one that climbed coconuts. I'm digressing here to show you a story. Why I should have a personal anger towards the Yorubas. Because I had this scar from a childhood. She come begin shout from a far distance. Onwuko, Onwuko, Efile, Onwuko now. Ah, Koda, Koda, Ikani now, Ika, Onwuko, Onwuko. It means say, no biamo, it no good now. This is evil. No biam climb now. No, I will not have this. She can't leave her car. What did she do? Wash. And she can't create a commotion. It's because she has a thunderous voice. Like I told you, when they're fighting in the night, we they hear the voice because she has a very loud voice. She can't shout. They rush come that chairman. Onwuko, no be They were beating me with koboko. She was screaming, "It's not me. No, leave him alone. I will not stand for this evil. Onwuko, kini iko down now. Omoye loshe that pikin nine dwam now. No be this boy. I saw them. I saw who climbed it. I will not stand to watch this small boy go through this stuff. It's unfair." She now looked at those boys them. Koda, what you did to your friend is not good. That's what she told them, shouting with a thunderous voice. The chairman can't leave me. But my back was already bloodied. My legs had scar of koboko. He didn't beat those boys. He left me. He now warned everybody with a thunderous voice. In your life, nobody should climb this again. My begging for him. I will pluck him for you all. He can't leave me. Hey! I went home, I was shivering. I could not sit down. I could not sleep. My legs were, oh my God. My parents came back. I told them my father was going nuts. He called the police. The police came, but the police, paddy, they did not arrest the man. You guys don't know what that thing cost in that neighborhood. There was a tribal war about what happened in that neighborhood because they all connived. A policeman come, the next thing they were speaking Yoruba and all those things. Omoiboni. They left that man. Now live story. My father now called his own relative who is in the police from somewhere else. He came. He brought men to come and arrest that chairman. They still play some politics. Say, make una leave him. Make una leave him now. That chairman. He was protected. So I carry that scar with me. So if there's anybody who should hate the Yoruba tribe, it should be me. Until I heard Koiki, Chief Sunday Igboho, and I said, okay. I remember that woman that shouted from a far distance, Onwuko, it's not him that climbed. I heard those words. Okay, I shouldn't be, I shouldn't have a closed mind. There are people out there that are still very, very good. Not all Yorubas are bad. You see, so when I think about the way on social media in 2017, people were begging Nigerian military, mostly the Yorubas, with all due respect, because then they love Buhari so much. They were happy that Buhari took power over that man they call Goodluck. And they were begging the military, please show us the lifeless body of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that criminal, the Igbo man, Omo Igbo, wayo, Biafra. They coined that phrase, Biafra. All our leader did was to say, they are coming, Fulani headsmen, they are coming. My people, listen, they are coming. As a prophet speaking from the mountaintop, they are coming. He cried and cried, they are coming. And you chose to hate on him. You made it a tribal thing. Now, people in Plateau, they are crying already. Yoruba just yesterday. Now, 3 of your Oba, they've been killed. Oba has been killed. Do you know the meaning of that? I told you, when the cabal come, when the headsmen come for you, they will take over. In fact, they will kill the obas. And I want to give you a message. This is a coded message to Koiki Media. Koiki, make sure this gets to Chief Sunday Igboho, because what we are hearing that some of the obas who are Fulani blood, the way those small boys in the military, they carried Yoruba indigenous certificate, but they came from Kaduna. There are some obas who are Fulani in your Yoruba tribe. What they want to do now is, those ones they've killed, they will now have a replacement. The Oba that have died so far, they will have a replacement. And guess what? Koiki, let Chief Sunday Igboho know that the Obas that will take over them, I'm telling you this, will be men with Fulani DNA. Mark by my words. That's the game they want to play. Also, will they hear another kebu? You know me, when I get the message, I come out here and say it's a gossip. Kebu means that gossip will they hear. When they hear say there is a kebu say very soon the cabal, they are angry. Not only angry, they want to make coup. But the reason why they were integrating or reintegrating, in fact, I will not say reintegrating, because if you were never integrated, there is no way you'll be reintegrated. The headsmen from Mali, Mauritania, and those countries, the Fulani headsmen, when they caught those men, when they caught Boko Haram and ISWAP, they integrated them into your military. Now, with the year say there will be a military coup. And guess what? All the foot soldiers after the military coup will be Fulani killer headsmen. That's the way they will now take over Nigeria, because once they do military coup, the Fulani men who are in your military, they will now give them, positions all across Nigeria. And that way, by proxy, they now control Nigeria. So that was the compromise. That was the agreement, the final agreement they have reached with Boko Haram, with ISWAP. That's the way they will take over Nigeria, and nothing will happen. Because you will see them as military men ruling, but deep inside, they are Fulani killer headsmen who are ruling that zoo called Nigeria. But we thank God, say we the Biafrans, we are living. So respect to Simon Ekpa, the disciple of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who knew what the game these guys wanted to play, who said, this year we shall carry out a self-referendum. Respect to the dragon, Mazi Ekpa, Simon Onjoko, because Simon, this your action by your government, oh my God, it will protect the interests of the Biafrans. So that the moment that military coup happen, if it happen, that day when they say, fellow Nigerians, I am now the new president of the zoo called Nigeria, as they are saying that one, we the Biafrans, so we are declaring Biafra that same day. Let the world come down, let heaven come down, and it will be bloodbath in that zoo. Because what we are hearing now, we say Tinubu and all those things, they want to do a military coup to take over government, which is why they were integrating their Fulani killer headsmen into your military. That was the 419 from the beginning. So once they are now in the military and there is a military government, you know what happens next now. Headsmen will now become the commissioners of different locality. They will be the ones they will send to all the southern and eastern states to protect and make sure the military rule is running very, very fine. I rest myself. My Biafrans, please, for those who have ears, let them hear. Go and vote. Go and vote. Make una go vote. Now beg at the beg una. Make una hear the cry from Plateau. Plateau now it becomes a case study. Last 2 years or last year, it was Governor Otom. Benue State was the case study. He was crying like a baby. He was crying like a child, saying exactly the way things were. None of you chose to listen. But now, the new case study now is Plateau. Make una hear how these guys, they are crying about what is happening in Plateau. Very, very sad. Make una hear. Very sad.
In the night, the assailant come and begin to kill our people. And that day, we lack no one to help us.
With the number of communities being attacked on the increase, the nation is in for difficult times, considering that these areas produce a good chunk of agricultural produce.
We wish to also call for the immediate initiation of modalities to compensate communities whose properties and farmlands were destroyed, thereby creating huge implications for food security and scarcity in the coming days. This is because the communities attacked are one of the largest farming communities in Plateau State and Nigeria at large.
You need to begin to arrest people. People are dying.
Okay.
Nigerians are going to go hungry because these are the people doing the farming for all of us in Nigeria.
Calls were also made to the National Assembly to consider passing a bill to allow state policing, as this will enable governors to better handle security.
Hold on there, man.
Biafra, anozim na Biafra ugbu Simon Ekpa Njoko. Mundozo gas na sopurugi. Retire 2014, but Biafra. We are in Biafra. Anyị nọ na Biafra. Ndị niile gị na ha na-arụ ọrụ, ndị niile nọ na-eme ihe niile na kemgbe. Agara m rịapụtala kemgbe kama ahụ adịghị nne m. Mụ na nne m anọgide na California ma eburu ya n'ụlọ ya gawa gakwuru okike ya ma lọghachi n'afọ a. Oke mmadụ enwe m okwu achọkwanụ m ka kama achọ m ka ị mara na ịbụ Chineke. You are God. You are. Do you understand that? You are God and the other gods you work with. I don't expect anything in life. I deal with whatever I see as I see it.
Yes.
I didn't think. I didn't put it into perspective, into any type of perspective. Seeing today. And that I am seeing today, I'm experiencing today. Ozuworum, I am content.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, my Prime Minister, there is no name under the earth that fits you. There is no name. Chineke marakwala no wede ho. Njoko, onye pana na aga close to Njoko ya fokwa ibitu ya aka. Njoko.
Thank you. So I can continue from there. And